Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another episode here on the Shamblecraft server. And you might see behind me that our base that we started work on last episode is coming along just fine. And some other changes. The map in the top right corner is gone because it is making too much of a fuss with replay mod. But also, we got Optifine, y'all. So now we can do the crazy zooms in on the faces and, actually look into the distance without actually having to crop the video. But yeah, so last time we did a lot of work down here. And for this video, I plan on continuing with that. But in addition to this, I need to talk a little bit about the Nether Hub contest. Okay, so by the time you're watching this video, the Nether Hub contest is actually over. But for the last couple of weeks, the members of the Shamblecraft server have been hard at work on the plot world, designing both Nether Hubs, but also Nether Tunnels. And the reason for this is that we decided in the spirit of community to do a hub contest. So basically, everyone on the Shamblecraft server has been able to make hubs or tunnel designs, and they've then submitted this to the staff. And for the last couple of days now, people have been able to go to a special plot on the Plot World server, where they have been able to review all of these designs that you are currently seeing in front of you, and then they have been able to vote on the designs they like the best. And in total, we had 2 hub designs and 5 tunnel designs that were submitted. And it is going to be very exciting to see who wins and who gets the most votes, and also how the votes are spread. So all that remains for me as the server owner to do is to say thank you very much to everyone who took part. Thank you very much for everyone who made designs and submissions, and thank you for thanks to everyone who's logged on, had a look and had a vote. I can't wait to get started on building the Nether Hub in the next episode. Okay, so I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is we've actually done a lot of progress on the base. The bad news is Replay Mod decided to delete 5 hours of time-lapse footage. So this is what I've done. As you can see, I've flipped the cyan sort of pillar and glass around so that the glass is now on the sort of disc side of the base. The reason I flipped that over was because when I compared to the design I made on Plot World, the disc is on the other side. Also, what I did, and I actually do have that footage because that was done, that wasn't done then, but I've also terraformed up this mountain here, made that look a bit better, and added this sort of insert that goes into the mountain. And after that, as you will also see on the time lapse that is currently on your screen, I built up another tower that went sort of next to that inset. But I was not very happy with how that looked, so in the lost footage I basically removed all of that and added 3 sort of chimney stacks instead, one of which is actually wrongly spaced, so I'm going to have to fix that, because they are supposed to be spaced the same distance apart. So this is, let's get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is, if we use that as a reference, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that actually needs to go 3 over, meaning that that is where it's going to be. So if I just do that, that should sort of give me a guideline on where I need to go. But yeah, so sadly, sadly, well, not really sadly, given that you had to sit through a whole bunch of time lapses last time. Sadly, I don't have a time lapse of me doing all of that. But we have done a lot of progress. We have used a lot of materials, but we are moving ever closer to finishing what is going to be the outside of the base. But I figured What we need now is a little break. We've been working on this base now for, I think, 9 days, 8-9 days. And I have some other stuff I really need to take care of. The first of which is that we need to head over to Wolfie's base, because as you might remember in the non-Oscar nominated skit that we did a little while ago, Wolfie was the first customer in the terraforming shop. Here at Wolfie's so we base need to head over there to do some terraforming. Let's just eat a little bit. And Wolfie should be around here. There he is, to show us what needs doing. Hello, hello, Mr. Wolfstorm.
Welcome to Goth Manor, or Wolfie Manor. The skeleton of it for now. So, what I requested Mr. Fally here to do is... Well, first off, the original plan was this hill, and it needed brought down. We kind of have it a bit worked out, and it needs to be, well, terraformed and flattened, and the outskirts need to be brought up to...
I fell in the house. Give me a second. Okay.
This hill needs to be kind of terraformed, and everything needs to be terraformed into the same level of this, so covered in dirt, preferably. So we still have the dirt, the grass, the old doing. And then if you follow me, you have a rocket and an elytra. Over here, I've had to extend my base a little bit, and as you can see, it's very much a cliff edge drop here. And this needs terraformed the whole way around.
So basically everything, like basically make everything around the cobblestone frame look kind of good.
Yes.
Alrighty then. On the other side here, do you want this? So this entire sort of lit up thing here, you just want that flattened as well?
Flattened, maybe. Terraformed, but made look good up on the height that it is, and it needs to go the whole way over to here as well.
Okay, so basically starting... Okay, I'm going to bring up F3 because I don't have voxel map anymore. So this
if you started... Hold on, I can show you.
So this is 72. So basically we need to... Yeah, basically we need to be, from this level up, we need to be at 73.
Yeah.
Well, from this level, so starting there and going this way, we need to be at 73.
76. Yes.
Yeah, and 76 is... This is 77 and this is 76.
This is 76.
But do you want this to be at this level?
Yes, I would prefer.
Oh, so basically this bit should be a hill and it should sort of go in here.
Yeah, it should go into the cobblestone frame where the base is, yes.
Okay, I thought you wanted this brought down, but then you basically want this hill here to be... Basically then you want this hill here to be... this height, but I mean, am I allowed to, like, here and there go up one level to make it look better?
Oh, of course. Whatever you need to do, mate.
So I have certain creative liberties.
Yes, you do. You've got creative liberties over how it looks, of course.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a flyby here and see how it looks from the air.
Just to see how it bigs in the air.
In terms of materials, do I need to provide anything, or do you have it?
I should have a few bits and bobs lying around if you come over to where I am. Or land in where my storage room is going to be. There should be a few bits and bobs lying around, maybe. Especially in the house. I'm still renovating, as you can see. At the moment.
Still kind of renovating. You, sir, do not have a roof. Oh, here's a bunch
I still
of
have to... Yeah, there's a bunch of dirt in here, so there might be some more stuff. Mind the gap. There might be some more stuff lying around as well. You might have to provide a little bit of your own stuff, but most of it from the nearby area. If you come... if you go northwest of here, there's giant taiga hills that you can take dirts from. I have no problem with that.
Facing northwest, so that's... Oh yeah, and you have a pretty big hill here as well that is sort of out of place.
Yes.
So this can be used as well.
Yeah, it could all be used, so it could.
Yeah, then you should have plenty of materials. I mean, dang it. Looking down from here, you can see that this hill here is sort of out of place anyway. So yeah, this can be brought down at least like 10-15 blocks, and that should...
Oh, yes, 100%.
That should leave you with a bunch of materials. But alright, that looks pretty good. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to get a beacon so we can take the stone away a bit quicker.
If you can just provide the iron blocks, I will very happily provide the beacon.
Well, I have a complete beacon lying in my ender chest anyway, so that's perfectly fine. So I'll just place a beacon at the corner of your base there, because then I should have the reach, and then I can just clear out that area and make that look good. Terraform it towards here, maybe take out this hill. What you can do, I'll try my best to look into it tomorrow. So what you could do, if you could take, if you're looking, could you look through your stuff and take all the dirt and move to some double chests at the corner.
At which corner?
This corner
this
here.
Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's no problem.
If you could just put it here, because then I won't have to go back and forth into your chests, which I do not really know where are.
Oh, that's my chests. If you need them, if you go just straight, see the big pillar that's over there?
Yes.
This is my kind of. Wolfie has a hut. Wolfie has a base camp. It should have a few things lying around in here as well that you might be able to use. I know for a fact the furnaces will definitely have stone that we can use, and so on. It might have a few things lying around that you can definitely use, but I'll definitely get moving everything.
Okay. Well, this looks like a pretty okay project, so I'll get started ASAP.
Also, don't worry about torches and providing your own torches. If you come over to the
oh, don't worry, I never light up anything, so that's fine.
Yeah, but it will need to be lit up a little bit, but not a lot.
Yes.
But either way, if you come over to the side where the big giant cliff edge is, you're going to see 4 rows, maybe 5 rows of straight line torches. Feel free to use those. Don't ask me why they're there, they're just there.
This has this has a slight ring of Johnny to it.
Yeah, this has a Johnny DL ring to it, eh? But yeah, definitely feel free to do whatever, and I will definitely be around to help if needs be.
All right, well, I'll look into it ASAP then.
Perfect.
Well, alrighty then, everyone. So we have brought a shulker box of what we had. Wolfie has started putting out some chests of stuff. And we have brought our beacon so we can get some speed on this. So what we're going to do now, we're basically going to take the leftovers and we're going to put them in here. And once we've done that, we are going to grab as much dirt as we can from this shulker. And we are going to get started on this here terraforming job. And just like that, we are done. So yeah, hopefully Wolfie should be happy with the work we've done here. We have terraformed all the hills. We've sort of done it all the way around its base. Left a little pond over there in case he needs water, since I removed the other one on that side. And we've planted some grass, we've planted some flowers. All we've really left is the chests there, so he knows where to find his things. But yeah, that is a job well done, and I will make sure to give Wolfie a message that this is done and ready for him to come check out. But sadly, when I'm recording this, Wolfie is at work, so I'm just going to have to wait until later. But for now, that is a job well done. So let's head over to the shop and cross Wolfie off the list. Well, with Wolfie's job taken care of, I guess we can remove his order. And hey, we actually have another 2. Okay, so let's start by taking Wolfie's, and we can just put that in my shulker box here. We actually have 2 more. We got Sammy, and we actually have a book from Mickness. Let's have a look at that. 333, negative 333, negative 1500. I'm building a little hut there. Might already be there at that point you get there. I want the sides just cleared and the ground under raised to just where the floor of the building is. I'll work on getting the dirt to you. Yeah. You know what, Mick? You're a And we're here. Okay. Hello, Mick. Okay, Mick is just casually flexing his beacons. Here we have the official Mickness Wall of Flex. But yeah, let's head over to where Mickness wanted his job done. And I think it is this hut here. So from what I gathered from the book, that I actually managed to forget, this section here needs to be raised to sort of make this hut fit into the terrain naturally. Is this correct, Mr. Mickness, sir?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, this looks like a pretty simple, straightforward job, so let's get started on it, shall we? Well, okay then, so as you probably saw from that time lapse, that wasn't exactly the sort of terraforming job that leaves me completely knackered. That actually took less than 5 minutes, which means that, as Mickness did provide his own materials with my current going rates, Mickness, that will be 1 diamond.
1 sec, I'll craft this into bluish diamonds then.
I mean, it's 1 diamond for 5 minutes of work. I'm not going to complain.
Hey. Oh.
Woo! Well, alrighty then. Job done. And with Mickness' job done, we can also take the book. And that leaves Sammy's coastline. And actually, I mean, it's almost cheating, but I have actually already spoken with Sammy about her job and sort of know what I'm going to be doing. But this episode has already taken way, way longer than expected to come out. One of the reasons being, of course, that we lost a whole ton of footage thanks to the immense stability that is replay mod. But yeah, Sammy's job will just have to wait until the next episode, in which I also hope we get some more progress on the base. But for now, thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you very, very much for all of your continued support on Patreon, on YouTube, and elsewhere. Hopefully the next episode is going to have less technical issues and not take as long as episodes 12 and 13 have done. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!